Motherhood is a journey that is filled with sacrifice, selflessness, and in all, giving up your all for your little ones. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl again, Sandra Ikoroje. And if this is your first time stopping on this channel, you're welcome. On this channel, we talk about motherhood, family, and lifestyle. And if you're an old subscriber, thank you for clicking in. And so, guys, officially we are 12 weeks today. Yay! Clap for us. Kiona has really grown. Kiona is now a big girl. And so today I want to give a 12 weeks update on how this journey has been for me. In fact, you see, with every pregnancy it is different. It hits differently. This postpartum, it is hitting in a different rhythm. No matter how many children you have given birth to, every child hits differently. There's so many things I have learned in these 12 weeks, even after 2 kids, that are very new to me. You know, even with the fact that I'm doing exclusive, there's so much I've learned. And so, guys, I'm going to be diving into the few things that I've observed in these 12 weeks as we go. So please, if you hear any background noise, please, today I'm filming in my room by the window, so you might hear cars moving, you might hear dogs barking, you might hear birds making some sound. Please just pardon me while we get right into the video. And if you see me looking down, I have my notes here. I don't want to miss anything out, and so I might be looking down to give you all the points that I've written down for you guys. And so if this is a video you would like to watch till the end, please stay tuned and we'll be right back. So guys, welcome back. So first on my list, I'll be talking about body changes. What I've noticed about my body in this last 12 weeks. You see, before I got pregnant for Kiona, I was on a diet and I lost from 108 kg to 78 kg. Yes, I'll insert the picture somewhere so you see the difference. And so when I took in, my weight went back to, I think, 113 or 108 before I delivered. And so after I delivered, I made sure I used hot water. I wanted to wear my waist trainer, but I discovered that the one I had was the one I was wearing before I got pregnant, which was very small, and I didn't want to buy another one. I just wanted to discipline myself and get back my body before I start wearing it again. So I noticed that in these 12 weeks, my body has really transformed. You know, I used to have mommy pouch and it became bigger at the first 4 weeks after I delivered, but at this 12 weeks now, it has really dropped. What did I do to help my mommy pouch drop to at least a reasonable extent? Was one of the things, I stayed away from cold water until I was like 10 weeks before I started chipping in little cold water here and there. For food, I was eating normal because I was exclusively breastfeeding and pumping at the same time. But I watched my cold water and I wasn't eating so much junk. I made sure I was eating homemade whole food like oats. I was taking lots of tea for breast milk, plantain. I was just eating homemade food. I wasn't like binging on so much junk, and it has helped my body really change drastically. Another thing I've noticed is that, and that is in the aspect of Kiona. Kiona now wakes up between 4 hours interval for each feed. You know, before we got to 12 weeks, she wakes up every 2 hours, 2.5 hours to eat. But I notice now that she wakes up every 4 hours, and that's a very good thing for me because I can now have some good night's sleep, at least in between while she's also sleeping. For my other 2 kids, I didn't really take note of timing because they were on formula, and so anytime they wake, I just, maybe I've made the formula and it's in the warmer, I just give them. But for Kiona, I'm so attentive to everything right now, maybe because I'm doing exclusive, and you know, this is my last baby. I really want to like dwell in the whole postpartum thing. I know I'm not going this route again. So I think in these 12 weeks she sleeps better. She sleeps between at night, I mean, takes a long sleep of 4 hours in between each feed, which is a very, very good thing for us. Another thing is food quantity. When you're exclusively breastfeeding, it really takes a toll on both you and the baby. So I'm going to be talking on this food quantity between me and Kiona. So for Kiona now, she's not really a baby that eats so much at once. So like maybe you have a baby at this stage and maybe your friend is saying, oh, my baby eats 150 meal and your own is eating maybe 80 or 100. The actual quantity a baby at 12 weeks is supposed to be eating is between 80 to 150 meal. So if your child is eating between this range, you have no cause to worry or no cause for alarm. The baby is still eating well. Every child rather is different. Mr. A's child and your baby cannot be the same. So for me, I'm saying it with so much confidence, but there was a time it was taking a toll on me because I was always saying, is she eating well? Is she eating the right quantity and all that? But the truth is, every child is different. As long as the child is not underweight, the child is not sick, the child is getting the nutrients that the child needs at that point, either from formula or from breastfeeding, then you are good to go. For Kiona right now, Kiona is eating 100 meal at a stretch if she's hungry. Like, I want to eat, give me food, she'll take 100 meal at a stretch. But if she's, maybe I just suspect that she's hungry and she's not, and I give her, she might take about 50, 40, 60 thereabout, and she's good to go. Guys, another thing I really want to talk about, maybe other mothers are going through it and they're, maybe you're a first time mom and you're going through it and you don't understand yourself. Like me, it didn't happen to me for my first child. It happened to me for my second child, Catrell, and that is hemorrhoid. In fact, hemorrhoid is something that as a nursing mother you don't even want to experience, and that is also known as pile. In fact, I had my first hemorrhoid for Catrell that has lingered all through these 6 years before Kiona came. And while I was on the delivery bed, that was one of the things that was just playing in my head. How am I going to push out this baby with this hemorrhoid and all that? Because I was already having pains. But in this 12 week of postpartum, one thing that has helped me with hemorrhoid is changing my diet. You see, if you are a postpartum mom, one thing you need to watch is bread. You see, bread, eating bread. If you take out bread from your food, replace it with something else, maybe wheat version of it or oat bread or something else, you would kill pile to the latter. And take in enough liquid, eat fiber, fruits, enough fruits. You will destroy, in fact, it's not going to, if your pile is at the stage where it is protruding, it's not going to like stop it from protruding. But you see that pain that you go through when you stool, in fact, it's going to be like a miracle for you. And the next thing I also want to talk about is PPD, postpartum depression. You see, I've been hearing people talking about postpartum depression. It has never happened to me for my first two kids. In Kiona, it's not like it happened to me in these 12 weeks, but I saw the signs. And thank God for a supportive partner, my husband that I have. As in, it didn't kick in, like really, really kicking, but I saw the signs that, whoa, this is what people are talking about, where you just stay and your mood swing is over the roof. You're just upset for no reason. You're just angry for no reason. In fact, if the baby is maybe fussy at that time, you just spike up, forgetting that, in fact, PPD is something that many mothers are going through. But see, I really want to encourage you, if you're in your stage of postpartum and you're going through PPD, just hang in there. One thing you should do is self-consciously put yourself together when you see that your mood or your attitude is going over the roof. Not everybody will have a supportive and understanding life partner, so you need to watch it so that you don't allow it go overboard and affect your marriage. I really don't want this video to be so long, so these are the things I have noticed in this 12 weeks postpartum. And let me chip in this, guys. I will digress a little. As we're officially 12 weeks, we're having plans for child dedication, taking Kiona to church. It's really going to be a fun one. So look out for the vlog for Kiona's 12 weeks child dedication. And we're going to be doing it with our 10 years wedding anniversary, my birthday. So it's really going to be a packed vlog. You don't want to miss it. So after this video, just turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss that video. And guys, wait, I forgot to say this. Please, before I round up this video, please just click the subscribe button for me, drop your comments, share this video, like this video, and until I see you in my next one, it's bye from me.